Hello students, myself Dr. Girish Raisinghani, Associate Professor, Department of Botany, SPC गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज अजमेर। आज हम डिस्कस कर रहे हैं मेडिसिनल प्लांट्स के बारे में। ये बीएससी पार्ट थर्ड के सिलेबस में बॉटनी पेपर थर्ड में इंक्लूडेड है और ये जो टेक्स्ट लिया है हमने दैट इज़ फ्रॉम द बुक इकोलॉजी एंड इकोनॉमिक बॉटनी बाय त्रिवेदी खान एंड रिचवानी। Medicinal plants. The importance of plants has been realized and well documented by scholars since ancient period. Apart from the innumerable social benefits, much emphasis has been accorded to the plants of medicinal value. Medicinal value के जो plants हैं बहुत ज़्यादा important हैं. The branch of science that deals with different aspects of medicinal plants such as their history, conservation, drug extraction, etc. is known as pharmacognosy, and the science that deals with the effects of such plants on human body is called as pharmacology. Majority of the population in developing countries depends on traditional systems of medicine for their primary health care. Due to this increasing trend towards use of alternate system of medicine, natural medicinal plant resource in this world is under enormous pressure. Several institutions, organizations, universities, pharmaceutical industries across the world have been engaged in research and documentation of various aspects of these medicinal plants to frame a strategy for their conservation and sustainable utilization. Medicinal plants have been identified and used throughout human history. Plants make many chemical compounds that are for biological functions, including defense against insects, fungi, and herbivorous mammals. At least 12,000 such compounds have been isolated so far, a number of estimated to be less than 10% of the total. Chemical compounds in plants mediate their effect on the human body through processes identical to those already well understood for the chemical compounds in conventional drugs. Thus, herbal medicines do not differ greatly from conventional drugs in terms of how they work. This enables herbal medicines to have beneficial pharmacology but also gives them the same potential as conventional pharmaceutical drugs to cause harmful side effects. Moreover, plant material comes with a variety of compounds which may have undesired effects, though these can be reduced by processing. The use of plants as medicines predates written human history. Ethnobotany, the study of traditional human uses of plants, is recognized as an effective way to discover future medicines. In 2001, researchers identified 122 compounds used in the modern medicine, which were derived from traditional plant source. 80% of these have had a traditional use identical or related to the current use of active elements of the plant. Some of the pharmaceuticals currently available to physicians are derived from plants that have a long history of use as herbal medicines, herbal remedies, including aspirin, digoxin, quinine, and opium. Angiosperms, flowering plants, were the original source of most plant medicines. Many of the common weeds that populate human settlements, such as nettle, dandelion, and chickweed, have medicinal properties. Plant samples gathered from prehistoric burial sites are an example of the evidence supporting the claim that Paleolithic peoples have knowledge of herbal medicines. For instance, a 60,000-year-old Nendral burial site in northern Iraq has yielded large amount of pollen from 8 species, 7 of which are used now as herbal remedies. We come to India. In India, Ayurvedic medicines has used many herbs including turmeric, possibly as early as 19,000 BC. Earliest Sanskrit writings such as Rigved and Atharved are some of the earliest available documents detailing the medicinal knowledge that formed the basis of Ayurveda system. Many other herbs and minerals used in Ayurveda were later described by ancient Indian herbalists such as Charka and Sushruta in Charka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita respectively during the first millennium BC. Now, the mythological Chinese emperor Shennong is said to have written the first Chinese pharmacopoeia, that is Shenmog Ben Kyojing, that lists 365 medicinal plants and their uses. In such a way, there are many such writings, like the great physician wrote De Meritia, a compendium with more than 600 plants, 35 annual products, and 90 minerals in 77 BC. Then Aristotle and Theophrastus also made a mention of several medicinal plants in their writings. Hippocrates, known as father of medicine, provided a scientific explanation of these diseases. Now, this is the table in which you can see there are so many plants of medicinal use, in which it is written as common name, botanical name, and their family. Common, they are Safed Musli, Ashwagandha, Rauwolfia, Asparagus, Arnica, Indian Sarsaparilla, Arjun, Cinnamon, Quinine, Taxus, Ephedra, Sandalwood. Aloe, Belladonna, Digitalis, Holy Basil, Indian Pennywort, then Senna, Saffron, Chamomile, Bael, Amla, Cassia, Castor, Neem, Isabgol, and Poppy. These are some of the many medicinal plants which are used, and they are also being commercially used nowadays. And for explanation, I would like to explain some like Indian snake root you must have heard, that is the Rauwolfia serpentina. And the plant parts इसमें जो use होते हैं, that is roots and the bark of the root. And इसके जो medicinal uses हैं Rauwolfia serpentina का, it contains a number of bioactive chemicals including rasparin, which is widely used as an anti-hypersensitive drug that acts by regulating adrenaline and non-adrenaline hormones. Now it stimulates urine contraction and is also used during childbirth. The leaf extract is used to treat opacity of cornea. इसके साइड इफ़ेक्ट्स भी होते हैं राउवोल्फिया के. इसमें नेज़ल कंजेशन हो सकता है, डिप्रेशन, टायर्डनेस, एंड so many erectile dysfunction such that. And rasparin is also known to cause cancer also in mice, and people use it increase their cancer risk. So these are some of the examples. Next example, Withania somnifera I'm giving, which are very common examples and their medicinal use. It's Withania somnifera. It is a plant part which is used. It is also roots or bark of the root. And tradition जो use है अश्वगंधा का, it is the Indian ginseng or winter cherry has been used as a quite valuable herb in the Ayurvedic medicine and indigenous medicine system. और इसके जो हैं इसके roots और जो bark है इसका medicinal value होता है. And they act as diuretic, necrotic, sedative, and the dried leaves are ground paste and made, which is paste is made and used in the treatment of burns and wounds. In arthritis also, which involves joints that are painful, dry or inflamed, ashwagandha is the herb of choice. Ashwagandha जो होता है arthritis के लिए भी बहुत ज़्यादा important है. One of the special properties of ashwagandha is that it is used to enhance Ojas. Ojas is the most subtle, refined levels of the physical body and is the end of result of healthy food which is properly digested. उसके बाद सफ़ेद मूसली जो है एंड इसका जो है प्लांट पार्ट इट इज़ ट्यूबरस रूट्स इसके यूज़ होते हैं. And the tubers of the plant contains carbohydrates, also proteins, fibers, vitamins, and the medicinal properties are due to phytosteroids. And ये जो है it is used as a health tonic and is important constituents of च्यवनप्राश. सफ़ेद मूसली जो है it is used in च्यवनप्राश. Then सिंकोना क्विनीन जो है रूबिएसी फैमिली का, इसका भी जो क्विनीन हम जानते हैं बार्क ऑफ द ट्री से ऑब्टेन होता है. और इसका जो यूजेस हैं इन हर्बल मेडिसिन, द बार्क इज़ कंसिडर्स एंटी प्रोटोजोअल, एंटी पैस्मेटिक, एंटी मलेरियल एंड अ फीवर रिड्यूसर एज इट डिस्ट्रॉय द साइजन स्टेज ऑफ प्लाज्मोडियम. तो ये मलेरिया में भी यूज़ होता है. उसके बाद आपका आता है ईसबगोल, प्लांटागो ओवेटा. उसका जो है जो प्लांट पार्ट यूज़ होता है दैट इज़ सीड्स एंड द हस्क. एंड इसका जो मेनली यूज इट इज़ मेनली यूज्ड एज अ डाइटरी फाइबर. तो एंड दिस इज़ अ प्योर मेडिसिन एक्शन. देन इज सेना, इसका जो फ्रूट यूज़ होता है, लीव्स एंड फ्रूट्स. और सेना का जो मेडिसिनल यूज़ है वो है इट रिलीव्स वीकनेस कॉज ड्यू टू इंटेस्टिनल प्रॉब्लम्स, एंड इट इज़ ऑल्सो यूज्ड as the laxative. So this was the general introduction and the common medicinal plants, and in the next lecture we will take another economic plant.